and welcome to my The Love Bug movie review. So, um, this is gonna be another one of my series where I review all the movies in a franchise. Then after I review all the movies in the franchise, I come back and rank them from worst to best. So for this franchise, I'm gonna review all the Herbie movies, and then I will review all the Herbie movies. Then at the end, I'll rank them from worst to best. Okay? So, um, The Love Bug movie review. So, The Love Bug was directed by Robert Stevenson, starring Dean Jones, Michelle Lee, Buddy Hatchett, David Tomlinson. Release date March 13th, 1969. Running time 108 minutes. Budget $5 million. Box office 51, 254,000. Okay. So now the Love Bug. The very first Herbie movie called The Love Bug is a movie that I grew up with when I was a kid, and I decided the other day I would go back and watch all of them and review them and then rank them. I haven't watched this one since I was a kid, and going back and watching them, it brought a smile on my face. This is one of the movies that I used to love when I was a kid. Okay, and I haven't seen in a really long time since I was very little. Like, like I think the last time I saw it, watched the Herbie movie, I must say like all of them since I was like at least 10 years old. Okay. Um. Now the Love Bug, follow the Love Bug. Herbie is a car that have a mind of its own. He's moving stuff by himself, but he don't talk. Okay. And the owner of the car is Jim Douglas. And Jim Douglas is a down on luck, you know, um, down on his luck, rake, derby race car driver. So, and he had a friend named Tennessee Silent, and played by Buddy Hatchett. He did a really good job in this movie. Um, Now one day he sees a woman in the window of like a car dealership, whatever, and he goes in, and Herbie accidentally come out, and like the manager or the owner of the dealership, whatever, or the showroom floor to get the thing out of there, and Jim Douglas standing up for Herbie. And So later on, Jim Douglas become the owner of the car and start winning races, and and um, and Peter Thorndike is the villain in this movie. And one day he goes to Tennessee and have a talk with them while Jim Douglas out on a date with this girl right here, and her name is let me see here Carl Bennett, and at the end they get married. Cause each of the Herbie movies each of the Herbie movie, there's some kind of love interest or romance. Now Herbie is trying to get them, you know, together, but not always. But but most of the time there is a romance, some kind of love interest between the male and the female, the man and woman, in the Herbie movie. Okay. Um, and this one is Jim Douglas and Cole Bennett, and um, always in every Herbie movie, the owner of the car, I should say the owner of Herbie, don't believe that Herbie, can do all the things that they know. I do it. I drove Herbie, and they don't believe that Herbie, alive, is a living car, and it takes a while for them to believe it, and but and but this is, in my opinion, the best one out of all of them. Now, according to the critic, a lot of tomatoes said that the second one, Herbie Rides Again, is the best one and better than this one. Herbie Rides Again is really good, but it's still really good, and I have it right here on DVD, and I watched it the other day too on my Herbie marathon, and I have it on this DVD combo pack, the full combo pack, and it's actually a really good sequel, and we'll talk about that when I get to that review. But this one still holds up today. It's a classic, and when I think of a classic Walt Disney movie, I think of The Love Bug, okay, and I think of that Herbie theme song that's playing throughout the movie, and I I love the racing at the end when they're racing, Herbie falling apart, and all this stuff, okay? And I love the actor Joe Flynn and Hayes Shaw, Thorndike right hand man. Cause he did McKell Navy, and he did a lot of the old Walt Disney movies, like The Barefoot Executive, Strong and Man of the World, The Computer World Changer. That guy, he's good. He's good. And so um, and then at the end, um, him Douglas, you see him get in the backseat of the car of Herbie. Herbie rides off with them and taking them to their honeymoon. Now, um, there was a thing where Herbie drives off like crying, cause Jim Douglas we're about to hit him with a shovel, and uh, tell Bennett and Buddy Hatcher tell him, don't stop, cause Herbie was hit Jim Douglas' new car. He went out crying, and so and then later on that night he Herbie ran and hit like the front of like the Chinese people store, and they came out there yelling, and then the Chinese people became like the new owner of Jim Douglas called Herbie, because Jim Douglas didn't have no money to pay for the damages or anything, So they sponsor him and help him in the race every time he had a flat or so on and so forth in the race. Um, and then um, Benson Fong. Benson Fong. The one thing where Benson Fong go and Peter Benson Fong as Tang Wu. So and Tang Wu and Peter Thorndike have a conversation, and they made a agreement. Basically, a winner take all, and and when Herbie and them win, Tang Wu got to become the owner of Peter Thorndike company. You know, his dealership, his showroom. And then at the end they're like using the oil thing, and they're under the car, and they bang each other with oil. Um, so this is a good a good classic movie, a good classic Walt Disney movie, and how I wonder how Who Got the Game would have been if Jim Duggins would have been in it, played by Dean Jones, but we will never know. Um, so with that being said, I'm gonna give The Love Bug one of my favorite childhood movies I grew up watching like 100 times, and then the other day I watched it for the very first time again in a long time, and I'm gonna give this movie, The Love Bug, an A plus. It's good. Because, because when I think of old classic Walt Disney movie, the friendly family classic, I think of The Love Bug. I think of Old Yeller, Chris Family Robinson. Okay? Movie like that. That's my grade, an A plus, and look forward to my next video of Herbie Right Again. I'm gonna review all of them. And after I review all of them, then I'm gonna rank them from worst to best. Okay? Let me know. If you grew up with The Love Bug, have you seen it? If you have, let me know in the comment section below. Uh, what grade would you give it? You like it, don't like it, and what grade would you give it? And you can my channel, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.